All right, welcome back to the channel, Messy Family. Now listen, I just want to take a brief little second just to talk about like the direction I want to take the channel a little bit. And you can skip this part if you're not really into the growth, or if you're just new here and you're just trying to get to the point of the title, go ahead and skip this, I feel you. But for those who've been around for a while, I just kind of want to say like the reason why I have not been posting the same style reaction videos that I've been doing is because honestly, I don't have the desire to anymore. If the stories are not authentic, and it was getting to the point that I'm just looking at competitors and people in the market, people, I'm just looking at it like, do I supposed to post more? Like twice a day is crazy. 3 times a day is like, I love my family too much to be posting 3 times a day. And then the stories I'm listening to is not really authentic, and I'm falling into that I want to post more instead of posting quality. So honestly, and I be hearing you guys, I hear the ones that be mad about it too. Don't think because you mad at me I'm not listening to you. I am truly listening to what you're saying. Like, I'm listening to what y'all saying. I know some of these stories, you can see it in my reaction, like, and I know y'all wondering why I posted it if I didn't feel the topic. And I'll ask myself that too. Like, what am I doing? Like, is it always going to be about views? Like, you know what? So, at the end of the day, moving forward, I'm going to find authentic stories, or I'm just going to tell all my business. I'm just going to tell all my business. I'm just going to tell y'all all the stories I got until I can get somebody who's being real with us, or to the point that I can get to a point where we can just meet up and have conversations at a table, in a room or something like a. I'm just trying to tell y'all what I'm thinking right now, and this is what I'm trying to aim for. I'm just trying to get it to a point where people can come share their stories. I got some stories, and I feel like people will be more comfortable sharing their stories with somebody like that. Like, I will be more comfortable sharing my story with somebody I feel like been through it. My goal is to at least get my story out there, just get it all out there. Put it all out there. Everything I have been through, everything that I like, everything. I'm putting it all out there. I promise y'all. Throughout the next, just stick around, because I am definitely about to start uploading more of my story times, like more than ever. Like, I had conversations with my brothers and sisters yesterday. Yesterday was Easter, so I don't know what day I dropped this on, but yesterday was Easter. And we was just talking in the car, and we was just having conversations. And having an older sister is such a blessing to me, because she can remind me of things I missed. Like, I didn't even realize that I have trauma blockage. Like, I've completely blocked out a whole memory that my sister was telling me about, and I just could not. When she was telling me, I just could not believe it. Like, I'm talking some of the most traumatic things that a person can ever say was said. And I was like, about a person, and I didn't know, one of my uncles. And I was just, but then it's not my story to tell. I cannot wait to get my sister on here to tell her story with me. Like, she gonna be my first guest. Like, that's my goal. Like, y'all don't know her, she's not a celebrity, we not celebrities, but her story is so crazy. And her being 2 years older than me, I can't tell her stories the way she can. Like, I can't tell you. Like, she be telling me stuff about myself. I'm like, I did what? Like, nah. But I'll be thinking like, okay, but the story be true, but maybe how I thought I did, she can be like, no, you actually did. And I'm like, oh, well, that make more sense, because then this happened, and then it started making sense. My sister was really there through all that trauma, and the stuff she was sharing with me, I didn't even know she went through. Like, y'all don't know yet. We gonna get through telling all of the stories I got in my mental catalog, but I have in here in this big cranium. I used to get taunted for having a big head all my life. But grandma's sister said something one time. She was like, oh, it's okay, baby. She was like, just tell them, like, the bigger the head, the bigger the brain. To take that with me so much in high school and life. Like, I'm like, I'm just gonna be smarter. But I knew I had to eventually just get smarter. I can't be in here taking these, like, I'm already going to these slow classrooms where I gotta be like in these smaller settings. That's already embarrassing enough. And this is all happening to me, y'all, because my mama had me do that crazy check story I was telling y'all. So when I was telling y'all she had me going to get the crazy check, that's part of the stuff that was following me. They had me looking crazy. They had me looking uneducated. I was a kid. How am I on IEP as a kid? They say, oh no, it's not a learning disability for him. It's more of a behavior disability for him. So how am I out behaving? Like, the behavior, So my teachers would treat me different. One time, a teacher literally tried to force me to sit down, literally. Had her arms and legs wrapped around me. I was so little, and this lady was so big. And because she wanted me to sit down. Like, she wanted me to sit down so bad that she made me sit down. Like, and I was just not sitting down because I didn't like how she talked to me. Like, she was just like, I don't know, whatever she said to me, it triggered me. Like, if you've heard my story so far, you know I've been through a lot of abuse. So any like type of motion like that towards me as a kid would instantly make me defensive. Like, it'll make me, like, I wanted my power back even as a kid. Like, I wasn't about to just take it from everybody. You know, it was somebody, everybody was gonna feel like, no, everybody's not about to just, you know, if you know, you know. But everybody not about to play with me like this. So with teachers, this is why they started putting me on half a day school. With the teachers, some of these teachers, like that teacher in particular, we was all sitting at this circle. Y'all remember when we was kids, you had to go, we did this little circle thing where everybody get in a circle on this mat and you got to sit on the mat, whatever. And something happened where she had said something to me and I didn't like how she said it. Like, it hurt my feelings, you know? So at that point, I didn't even want to listen. So I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm not hitting nobody. I'm not saying nothing back. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just not sitting down now. I'm just standing up. Mind you, I'm a kid, so I'm like, I don't know what grade this was. It had to be like, I'm in elementary. That's all I can tell you. I'm in elementary. But this lady was able to wrap her legs around me and sit me down, and she wasn't no little lady. Like, she was a pretty heavy set, like, white lady. Like, she was not even no little lady. So she wrapping her damn legs around me, arms around me, and I'm just like, bruh, I knew I didn't even realize how strong I was until every time I get put in situations like this. This lady was trying to get me off, and wait till I tell y'all what she ended up telling my parents happened, right? She completely lied, but watch this. So she grabbing me like this. This is how I recall it. She grabbing me, she trying to sit me down because I don't want to sit down. First she was trying to push me, like, you know, make me sit down. She like, you know, sit down. You know, sit down. That's how they treating me because they know I'm crazy kind of. They know I got a crazy check. So if you can kind of get away with messing with me more, I feel like now that I'm looking back at it, I feel like they can get away with it more. So they will fuck with me more. You know, so she literally got her hands on me trying to sit me down. Like, sit me down. So I'm not, you know, I'm not going for this. Like, I'm just like, now it's starting to get a little physical because now she trying to grab me down. I'm like, no. So she gets to wrapping her arms around me. She trying to get me in like this little position where she can cross her legs and, you know, hold me down at this point. So she got me like this. So I'm just, man, man, I'm telling you, I told y'all the size of the lady because I wanted y'all to realize how strong I was at this age. Like, grandma, like, my grandma had custody of us. So she tells my grandma, like, he put his hands on me. Like, he was, like, she tried to say, like, she never told them pretty much that she was trying to restrain me. She told them that I pretty much refused to sit down, and when she came to help me, I put my hands on her and tried to fight her. What? This lady, I tried to tell my grandma did not believe me. That was one of the most hurtful things about growing up. And this is when I just knew they just not love me. I just knew, like, everything made me just know. But that was another one. I'm like, why would I make this up? Like, I'm about to go home and get the beating of a lifetime. And you think I'm about to just start some stuff like this? Like, who wants this type of abuse? Like, and not from my grandma. My grandma was, you know what? After talking to my siblings yesterday, after talking to my sister yesterday, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of upset with my grandma right now. Because the things my sister told me and my grandma just swept it under the rug, that stuff made me so mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That made me so mad. Like, I don't play about my siblings. Like, I'll be like, oh, how do you feel about your siblings and stuff? Are y'all close? Yes, we are very close. On my mom's side, we are very close, especially me and my sister. Like, me and my sister, we like hand in hand. Like, we got matching, like, burns on our arms that we got from our mama. Like, my mama put a hot spoon on a fire one time and psst, both of us. And she felt justified. And I can go into a story. Well, honestly, I just tell y'all. So, you know, growing up, my brother used to always get fair treatment. So I used to mess with him. I'm not gonna lie. I used to do stuff to pick on him. I used to do things that, like, I just didn't like the fact that our mama literally told us that he was the favorite, but we getting abused and we getting all these things, and he just telling on us. So it's just like, one time I just got a stupid idea. We're kids. We kids. I don't really know what year this is, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, my trauma blocks it out. I'm just gonna say 7 and 8 a lot. Just bear with me. I don't know if I was 7, 8, but I just, some odd reason, 7 through 8, 6 through 8, I just put it through that frame all the time because of this scar on my hand. So it's like, this is when this happened. It happened around that age. So I just remember everything when I had this on my hand. So yeah, I used to mess with my little brother. I did some pretty, like, crazy things though. But when I burned his hand, when I got that burn on my arm and my sister got that burn on her arm, now I covered mine up with a tattoo, so I got a tattoo over it. You won't be able to see it. It left just like a purple mark, but it was there forever. Like, it was on us from like kids to adults. So I got my arm covered up. My sister did get her arm covered up, but she does have a picture of it. She said she had a picture of hers. I told her I had no proof, but all I could do is tell you how it went down. And if I just tell you the truth, I believe y'all will, like, kind of believe it more, because you will understand why she did it. But it was hella extreme. So what I was doing was, I was cooking for myself at the time, like 6, 7. I tell everybody, when I turned 7, we used to cook for ourselves. So at this time, I'm making like ramen noodles, top ramen. I'm just doing little stuff. So the spoon is warm, right? So I'm playing with the spoon in the food, or the fork in the spoon, right? But I took it out, and I don't know, like, I know now why I did it, but as a kid, I'm so sorry. Like, I owe my brother a big apology for this, how the way I was treating him when we was kids, really. Like, when I think about it, because I don't want to bring light to it like it was like just some shit to do, but we used to get such brutal, like, punishments because of him. Like, it was just terrible. So I would just fuck with him, I would just mess with him. I would do stuff to mess with him, because they'd make it seem like he got the courage, I'm a coward, he ain't, everything. She even said, like, size-wise, like, our sizes, she was telling me, like, his size bigger than my size. Like, she would, and then we was kids, so it was like, she did this, she wanted me to hate him, I feel like. And deep down, it was working, because back to the story. I stuck a spoon in some hot water. Y'all pretty much figured out where I'm going with this. I was cooking some noodles, and I thought it was a good idea to, touch little bro with the spoon. Now, the spoon, it wasn't as hot enough. It probably left a little marks on him, though. I'm not gonna lie. I did leave some little marks, but those marks was gone the next day. But I did do it. I did it. I 100% did it. Precious, I'm saying my sister's name, but that's her nickname. She only got in trouble because she didn't do it. I don't know if she did it. I don't remember. She got to tell y'all if she did it or not. But I did it. Like, I just told him, come here, and I told him, like, touch this. And he touched it. Yeah. He burned himself, and he ran, and he cried. But then I got the idea that was like, I'm going to touch his ass with it. So I'm playing with the water again and touch his ass with it. So our mama, he cried, right? He get away with it. Precious just laughed. I think she just a casualty of just being there. Our mama just did not like her. So he go tell our mama. She come back. Now, obviously, this how you know I'm young, because nowhere in my mind did I think about the punishment that was about to happen. Like, I already knew we get trouble. Like, we get a lot of, like, we used to try to put on extra pants when we got our whoopings. Like, they just make you strip naked all the way down to, like, nothing. Like, yeah, when you think about it. Yeah. So I did that to him. And then she came back, and she was just enraged. Like, she was enraged. She beat the shit out of us. I'm just gonna be honest. She beat us bad. Like, I mean, my mom and them used to have this paddle. Like, they had this little yellow paddle. I tried to hide it throughout lifetime. They just find different shit to hit you with. So I just learned to just not hide the paddle. But they had this paddle. But the worst shit she ever whooped us with that day, I think that day, usually they whoop us with this paddle. The paddle plastic. It's a little plastic paddle, bow, bow, it hurt. But as you get older, that shit don't hurt. But it was hurting when a kid, because they'll crack you in the hand. They'll crack you somewhere that'll hurt like a mug. Like, private parts got cracked at points with no underwears on. Like, cause you moving around so much, pow, ooh, like you just it was just, I'm being real with y'all. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat that shit, cause that shit was serious. Like, that shit was serious, man. I'm trying to make sure I'm not going too much off topic. So she beat us, right? She beat us, to beat the hell out of us. She had this thing, it was like a stick. They used to take the, I used to hate these things. I tried to hide everything I could that they would beat us with. But it never worked, because they just get another one. I was young, I didn't think, like, they can just go get another one. But then they gonna beat your ass even worse. Like, she used to get the sticks off of the car window, like the squeegee things to, like, clean the window. You know, like, the clean the window, your little car squeegee thing. I know, I'm so unmanly when it comes to shit. I'm so sorry. But I didn't have a daddy. The fuck? But yeah, the squeegee things, right? So they will take the back of those off, save them for later, and beat us with those. They remind me of like cop sticks. Like, they was beating us with clubs, man. With that was the whooping. That was the whooping. We was all in line waiting for an ass whooping. And they would torture us sometimes. They would make us go youngest to oldest, or oldest to youngest. Either way, honestly, I was the oldest, right? So I'm like, at that time, it's probably 4 or 5 of us. I didn't want to see my siblings get their ass whooped. I just wanted to get mine and get it over with. My mama beat the shit out of us. I try hiding that little stick. She just come back with a bigger one. Like a bigger stick. So when I'm talking about a stick, not a stick from outside, the stick from the squeegee. She took that long ass stick off and took it home to whoop our ass with it. The hell? That's the best thing I can say. She took that home to beat us with it. Like, so she beat us with one of those that day. Probably even a belt too. When I say enraged, man, like, my mama beat us on a good day. You know, she'd beat us just out of a mood swing. But if she was ever to be enraged, nigga, I told y'all, this is her favorite son. You looking at your favorites, your baby boy. And she said, what? Not only did she beat us senseless, we stood in the corner and she just was getting madder and madder. And then you just was like, I just hear her say, you know what? I got something for y'all ass. We in total, I'm not even lying. I'm more in fear for my sister because I'm worried. You know, I'm more like, damn, mom about to do us, like, she about to do us so bad. And it's like, I know she gonna start with Precious. And it's like, I do not want to see Precious, like get a whooping. Like, me and Precious was too close. We've been through too much together. Precious will sneak out the house, run away, whatever she did for the reason she did it for. They don't know where she at, but the whole time, me and her in conversation. I know where she at. I know she's safe. She talking to me at night. Like, she telling me, like, I'm good. I just can't come back there. Like, I know the story. You know, I'm there. So me and Precious, we was tight. I did not want to see her ever get in a situation like that. I never wanted to see that. But they will make us see it. You know, we'll watch the youngest go first and then it'll get back to us, you know. And it's just like, we'll go back in the back after those experiences and we'll laugh and talk and whatever the case may be. But let me not get too far off the topic. We'll laugh because some of them cry certain ways and shit. It was trauma building. Like, that's why I said me and my brothers and sisters, we like trauma bond. Like, we didn't hurt each other, cry in the worst ways. Like, we just, you know, we cool, you know, we cool, we tight, we been through something together. I don't think you'll ever experience that with nobody else in your lifetime, and I don't never want to. But anyways, my mama was getting hot. She was getting hot. She getting madder. So she said, come in here. She tell me and my sister to come in here. So we coming in the kitchen. She in the kitchen. She by the stove. So I'm like, the stove eye, red as hell. I mean, red, like it's on. It's up high too. She said, give me that spoon. Like, she told us to give her the spoon. Gave her the spoon. She said, so y'all want to burn my baby? Y'all want to burn my baby? That's what she said. And she was looking so mad. I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is she about to do? I look at Precious. Precious look at me. And we just like, she said, I'm about to show y'all exactly how I feel. Now, mind you, we talking about some little warm water burns. This wasn't that hot. Now, I know it sounded crazy, like I was putting like hot steaming water on, but no, I'm not not about to do that. But I was like giving a little steam, you know, nothing crazy. But it did leave marks because he was a little lighter at the time, and it was just like, you know, but it went away fast. Like, it was gone. My mama put that damn spoon on the eye, turned that on. I watched that spoon turn red. No, it was a fork. A fork, spoon, whatever. It's like a fork. I watched that. No, it's a fork. I watched that fork turn red. And she's like, Precious went first. And Precious just was like, like, when she got burnt, she screamed in a way. It just, like, I was just so mad. When it was my turn, I was just so mad that I didn't even give a fuck if I want to, like, it's a reason why they tried to play me crazy. I was really getting there. Because this is before all the crazy check bullshit. The fuck, they made me whatever the hell they tried to, however they got that crazy check and whatever they was telling those people, they put me in that situation. Because the day my mama lit my ass up like that with that burn on my arm, and she did that to me and Precious, deep down I made a vow, bro. I made a vow, like, I will never, ever allow somebody to do that. Like, I knew one day if somebody was to ever try some shit like that, like, ever, I will crash out for my sister. So when she shared with me a story yesterday that I never heard her tell me before, that shit broke my heart. Like, it really broke my heart. Because y'all don't know. Well, now y'all know. We got burnt together. We got beat together. Like, we got played dirty. And I don't know how my sister forgave these. Like, I don't know how my sister, like, conversate with these people, bro. I really do not. I do not know how she look at her mama. After she told me that, man, I almost didn't even want my grandma's ashes no more. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I don't even feel like my auntie gave these ashes to my sister to give to me. I feel like those ashes was for my sister and my sister gave it to me. Like, my brothers and them, they gonna lie. They gonna be like, yeah, because y'all understand the behind the scenes method of my auntie and my grandma, really. Like, those two particular people raised us. And it was like a cult with those two. And it's like, I cannot believe the things my sister told me yesterday about my grandma and how she just swept some shit under the rug like that, protecting her kids. All her kids were failures. None of them grew up to be anything. Street bumpkins. No, for real. Weirdos. I told my sister yesterday, I said, man, if it was any little ounce that I would ever come back and give that family a chance, or give anybody a chance from that realm of people, you just sealed the door on that. And my sister the type of person who wants unity. You know, she wants family. She wants me to be close to my mom, I can tell. I really can tell. Like, I know she wants that to work. But after what she told me yesterday, I don't care. I don't give a damn. I'm going full speed with this now. And if my siblings don't have the voice to speak for themselves, or they don't know how to speak it for themselves, I'm going to speak it for them. I'm going to open that door for all of my siblings to come in here and tell you what the fuck happened to them. And I'm going to open that door for anybody in this world who want to come and tell you what happened to them. They're going to have a platform to do it. I know that these videos I'm making now won't get the best views. I already know that. I don't care anymore. I pray on it. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to let God do what God do. At the end of the day, I don't care anymore. If the stories are not real, authentic, genuine stories, if I'm not talking a lot in the video, I don't believe the video. If I'm questioning a lot in the video, I don't believe it. This is a lie, and it's like playing on people trauma. And I'm sorry if I ever posted content like that. I'm never going to do it again. I was chasing numbers, views, and trying to compete with competitors and be the next in the game, and I don't care no more. I really don't. This story comes from, this channel was made off of a person with more messy stories than I can find. 100%. And then this title of this channel isn't to make light of your situation. If you're going through serious stuff, this is not to say, oh, that's just a messy situation. No. That's me being advertiser friendly. If I could name it something else, it would have been a little bit more raw cut than that. But at the end of the day, this is for people who have been through a lot of shit and got something to say and want to say something. You know what's so crazy? If you're still in this part of the video, if you're still with me, after all of that shit, I think that's when I lost my identity. Like when I lost myself, because I didn't understand, like, okay, I did something wrong. But how could you? How could you do that to me? And it wasn't at this extent. This bruise lasts us forever. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, yeah, but what you did for your brother was crazy. And that was crazy. That was crazy. But that's all I know crazy at that time. Everybody was crazy. They all was crazy. My mama choked my sister so bad it popped a blood vessel in her damn eye. She couldn't do that to me though. I was a lot more stronger than Precious. And when I started to get a little older and I started getting taller and I started to take on to my true form, everybody just started to disappear. I didn't see uncles no more. I didn't see anybody no more. I got cousins apologizing for shit I don't remember. I hate my family. I'm going to say it right now. So if they ever see this video, just know if you ever grew up with me and you were part of these stories I'm telling, I do not like you. And I'll never see myself as your family member. Anybody that came from my grandma, we are not family. You do not know me. I will never claim you. I never cared if y'all claimed me. These family members would be up and they'd be having all this money and we be poor, struggling. Like, why do I care? Why do I give a damn? Y'all took care of y'all when y'all had your opportunity. Y'all didn't look out for everybody in the family. Y'all want me to? I won't. I'm going to take care of my siblings because nobody looked out for them. I don't care if we old. I'm going to take care of them because nobody did. Nobody gave a fuck. Everybody did it for a check. So, if it's on me, if it's ever in my hand, I'm never going to say, God, maybe it never be in my hand, but if it ever lies on me to help you, I will never. I would never. God will have to tell me, God will have to put that on my heart himself. I will never come to the conclusion and just pretend like I don't. I forgive everyone in my past. I forgive all of y'all, 100%. But I don't care if you don't forgive me for what I do next. You know, I don't care. I don't do it out of spite. I just do it out of, you are a bad person. You don't deserve to be where you are. And if you done fooled people to get to a position, and it's a position I feel like you should, and if I got a power to do it, I'm going to stop it. Don't ever put people like that in position. All my uncles and them supposed to be in prison. They supposed to be living in the shadows like they are. Yeah, they not outside people. They not social media people. They'll say, who I am today is because of them. And they'll be like my dad asking my brother the other day about me. He's still asking about me. I don't want to talk to you, dude. Why are you asking about me? He still put up in the house. He don't come outside. I done went plenty places, my man. Me and my kids just went to Disney World last year. I traveled 2-3 places a year. You think I don't go outside? I go and I touch more land than you've ever touched. Like, you don't know what it's like to be outside. Y'all want to go outside and walk the corners and look at everybody and do the little nod shit. Be recognized for being a bum. When I touch the ground, I want my kids to see everything about life that I couldn't see because my dad was too busy walking around the block all day. Driving around the block all day. In cars that couldn't even last 2 years. They wonder why. You could see it in my eyes. My dad and them like, oh, where he at? After 10 years, I caved in. I went to go see this nigga. Dude gave him a hug, you know, embraced me one time. And I was there for an hour. And after that, I didn't hear shit else from him. He didn't say nothing to me. My mom act like she want to see me 1,000 times. She gets the opportunity more because my sister. So when I want to see my sister and just, you know, love on my sister, I got to meet my mama sometimes. It's not by choice. So, and it's like she don't got nothing to say either. But be in my inbox, talk to me, son, when they see Storytime is rolling out. I don't want to talk. Ain't no more talking. Because y'all done had me believing my whole life that I wasn't even there. And to the point now, I make light jokes about it, like it's okay to be not seen. It's okay not to be seen. Yeah, it's cool. I'm seen. I'm not seen. I'm 6'4", and I'm just, nobody knew I was there. The fuck? And that's cool with me. But it's sad in a sense because it's only cool with me because of how they treated me my whole life. How the hell don't y'all see me? How don't y'all see my talents or nothing? I'm working hard trying to improve myself to be better for people who don't even deserve to be around me when I reach that level. Man, I thank God for changing my perspective, man. I thank God for introducing me to people during my lifetime, role models, coaches, and good people. You know, thank God for making me aware of good people and just taking in what they had to say. During the roughest times, the most immature times of my life, I still listened. Thank God, man. Because I could have easily been like any of my peoples. Easily. They was not prepping me to be a fucking good man. They don't take care of their women. They don't take care of their children. My grandma raised a bunch of kids that do not. She got more boys and girls, and none of them boys take care of their children. I seen all of their children, and I feel bad for all. I used to feel bad for all of their damn children. My grandma birthed the worst generation of people you can ever meet. Selfish bastards. And I'm still in the city with them. I don't give a fuck how this turns out overall over time with all this. I'm going to tell my story. I'm tired of being excluded. I'm tired of being, not excluded, I'm tired of being like quiet. I'm tired of being safe with these motherfuckers, with these memories. Grandma died, and that just kind of opened up my eyes to just, I feel like like she died last year, and I just feel like, oh, I thought the world would end the day my grandma died. I used to fear her death all my life. Because who gonna take care of us if she died? Who gonna take care of all of us? We gonna go to this foster care they was telling us about, and they gonna do bad things to us. They gonna touch us. They gonna hurt us. We were scared. So who gonna do it if she died? Then years later, after we all strong enough, everybody's graduated high school, and everybody can fend for themselves. They grown now, and it's like when she died, I thought I didn't know what to think. I didn't know how I would grieve because I didn't talk to her for years before she died. And I remember just feeling like a weight was lifted. Because I feel like, bro, I had to get rich. I got to do this. I got to do that before she died. I got to give her some money. I don't want to go around her unless I got some money for her to give her something to do. I can't go around them because I can't save them. And it's just like I just never got to that point. And I was like, damn, well, when she died, I thought that would cloud me. I thought that would cloud me, but then it didn't. It kind of just made me feel like a weight was lifted off my shoulders and I felt free. Like her death brought me freedom. But I don't know why, because she wasn't the villain in my story at the time. But after what my sister told me, it's just like, I cannot believe it. I mean, I believe it. I just, like, what the fuck? It's almost made me want to just get these ashes back, man. My auntie didn't fuck with me, man. She wouldn't want me to have these ashes. My auntie and my grandma was, everybody got that sibling. Y'all see that mama-daughter duo. Y'all, everybody got one. Where you got a sibling that just can't let go of their mama. They didn't been with them their whole life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm worried that grandma had a lot of dark secrets that nobody really talked about. And if I wonder who else carries those secrets and who else be out here doing that type of shit too, letting that type of shit pass. I mean, why not think that the person closest to her is a big problem too? I was talking to my siblings and I'm just like, I don't want my siblings to ever feel like manipulated, or I don't want my mind to course what you think. But if this is true, how could you? How dare y'all do that to yourself? Like, how more respect for yourself? That's how I feel. But they all understood. They all like, everybody was agreeing in the car. I wish I could have got it on video, but it was such a real moment. I'm not about to pull out no camera, man. I'm not a content creator like that. I want to be. I want to be able to do stuff that the amazing storytellers do with the theatrics and all of this stuff, but Honestly, I don't got that equipment. I don't got that money. Shit, I don't have that time. I would one day, but it's like right now. It's just can we just be real? Hell, do we? I need to be spinning in a circle and music playing in the background for these stories to make sense and go viral. I don't know, but the goal is not even to go viral no more with videos. That's why I started telling my personal story because personal stories. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But who cares? That's not why I'm telling it. That's not why I'm telling it at all. I am baking. Hold on one second. I am hot as hell. My goodness. But yeah, I'm not done with my stories. So many more stories to tell y'all. I hope y'all stick around for them. Hope I don't lose too many people, but if I do, I'm happy with the people who are with me. I have been seeing a lot more engagement on the videos, and I just want to point that out. Even though the views ain't the greatest, views pay the bills. If y'all don't know what content is in this world, I mean, if y'all don't understand YouTube and social media, views pays the bills. But at the end of the day, it's not about that. It's more about like, I'm gonna be good, man. I made it with zero. I made it with $0 in this world. No family, nobody to love me. So nobody to take care of me. Fuck the love part. Nobody to take really. Well, okay, they took care of us, but did they love us? Did they treat us right? No. It made us feel like we had to earn everything we had, and we was lucky to have it, because we could be in foster care. We could be not together. Be appreciative of the fact that we give you one pair of shoes a year out of the 700 you get a month. A piece. You got me doing crazy check shit and all this other stuff. And I only get one pair of shoes. And I get everybody hand-me-downs. Free shoes, free clothes from the shoe store. Like, we gotta go get the free stuff. I get it. You gotta do. I ain't never knocking her for having to stand in a free food line or standing in line to get Christmas gifts for us. I remember those moments. That's what manipulated me so much. Because I remember her doing those things, but how could we not? How could I ignore it? It's just crazy. Yep. So, to sum it up, I hate my mom even more now. I thought it would probably bring peace, but it's starting to piss me off more telling these stories. It's starting to really make me just hate this family. I've probably been hating them, honestly. I just kept it to myself. And it's not all of them, obviously, but if you associated with somebody I hate, I can't be around you. Friend, whoever this person is, you can't be a middle person, that's okay. I respect that. In a humble, non-street person way, I'll just say, I respect that. But I will never talk to this person again. I probably won't even tell them I won't never talk to them again. I would just never talk to that person again. I don't need closure. You won't get it either. You would just get to that. I feel you. And if you ever been in my life, y'all didn't cut off friends. Some friends I feel bad for cutting off because I only cut you off because you associated with people I feel like are disloyal to each other. Disloyal. If you're disloyal to your best friend to me, and I'm in that friend group with you, and I'm not your best friend, I'm assuming you just disloyal to everybody. So you think you telling me, trying to make me your closer friend, but you're really pushing me farther away, because that's how I think. Everybody else might be, oh, it's my time to be your friend, but to me it's like, nah, I'm cool, buddy. So I'll cut off a friend just for how you treat your other friend. So if you ever got cut off from me, it's because of how you treated your other friend. You ain't never did nothing to me, you right. I ain't never allowed you to. Messy family, I don't know if I'm going to post this. If I do, I'm not editing it much. I'm just going to put it out there for what it is. So I hope y'all having a great day. To me, this is just a diary for my children one day. Maybe they can get to know who I was as a man and maybe understand times where I'm frustrated. They can go back and hear these stories. Just like my recipe page, they can go back and see my recipes. I just want my kids to remember who I was, and this is and why I was. My dad never talked about it. My mom never talked about their trauma. I don't know what they've been through. I don't care now, but it ain't gonna change what they put me through. Now I don't care. I don't care now. But yeah, I'm loving on my children. I'm still disciplining my children, just not punishing them the way I was punished in life. I still correct my children. I still are strong on my children. very opinionated about the decisions they make. I really be trying to, I'm not the most educated. I'm not the most educated person in the world when it comes to school and all that, but when it comes to like street stuff, like just street smarts, how to navigate, I teach my kids how to survive. They yes sir, no sir type of kids. Yeah, like I say, discipline, not abuse. I'm not abusing my kids. I just discipline my kids. I was abused. I was neglected. You know what abuse is? A smack on the butt, get down there, sit down. That's not abuse. That's discipline. A belt to the ass, standing in the corner, feet up in the air, that leg drop. We're gonna beat your ass. We're gonna beat your ass again if you fall. Then we're gonna beat your ass again if you cry. That's abuse. That's abuse. They hate you and their kids should be taken. If you're in a situation like this, I pray that you find peace and I pray that you find the strength that you need to get out of that. Because nobody can get you out of that but you. And if you know a child that's in a situation like this, you should do something to step up for that child. And if you are a person who may struggle from my type of past, the best thing you can do is not become somebody's story time. If you don't want to, you got nothing else to hold on, morals, whatever, don't be somebody's story time. Because your story, you have a story that you could talk about, but don't be somebody else's. That's my thing. I don't want my kids, they weaker than me. I can get away. You think you can get away with stuff, but I'm remembering stuff when I was 6. I was suicidal at 7, 6, 7. I was trying to take myself out, looking mold off wall, whatever to take myself out, besides physical damage, because I didn't have the courage to do that. And I was young as hell. So, if you come up from a strong upbringing and you catch yourself being like that, like you talking to your kids like they on the streets, or like they should be lucky to have you around, or they can be in the worst situations, stop yourself. That's your trauma. Don't become somebody else's story time. Don't ruin your kids' life because of the stuff you've been through. And that's what I tell myself all the time. I don't want to discipline my kids off of anger. Like, I want to really just calm down and I'll put them in a corner, whatever, just little light stuff that I feel like you just need to know. Like, don't do bad in school. Don't bully kids. Don't hit women. Don't talk back to adults. Don't talk back, I'm just keeping my kids grounded because my kids get whatever they want. I want my kids to see every aspect of the world, and if I can give them that. But also I understand that, they need to be faced with reality too at times. So I'm there. Like, I'm locked in mentally with these children. I'm locked in mentally. I'll let them win. I'll let the other parents win the short games with the pleasing and candy, and, I'll let you have that because I know the ultimate goal. I know what I'm ultimately here to achieve. And that's the ultimate goal of what we all complain about when we finally leave our mom house and our dad house. Oh, they didn't set us up for life. So I want to make sure that I'm not just setting my kids up financially, but I'm setting them up mentally. That's enough of me yapping. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope these story times doesn't change you guys' opinions on me, or I hope you guys don't look at me differently based off of what I'm saying and how I handle these situations. Because I'm not perfect. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm 30 years old. I'm a man today. And I can't wait to see what the next 10, 30 years do for me with this type of mindset. All right, Messy family, I'm peacing out. Appreciate y'all. If you can like the video, that would help a lot. They're trying to demonetize my last video, so the one I was talking about, the story time, so I guess I was just saying too much, so hopefully this one doesn't get flagged. I'm going to keep them up and I'm going to keep posting them. Appreciate you guys.